Let us now invite onto the E stage the winner of the Best Community or Non-Profit Initiative focusing on AIOps, MLOps, Blockchain, Cloud Native, VSM Award. Let's welcome with a thunderous round of applause the winners, Infosec Diversity. The stage is all yours.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. You are joining here with us at DevOps India Summit Awards, and we are really, really honored to be part of DevOps India Summit Awards. It's been a few years I'm associated with the DevOps India Summit, and I never thought that I would be getting any award. Or I am privileged. I would say that we all are part of DevOps India Summit Awards and being recognized as a non-profit organization for supporting cybersecurity, DevOps, DevSecOps in this area. Today, I've been joined by my friends here from the community, Shivani Sharma and Neha Dhyani, will also be sharing their experiences about working with Infosec Girls as a volunteer, as lead, as taking care of the community from different parts of the country and the world now, and how exactly we've grown up. But first of all, I would start by thanking Neeladri Chaudhary and DevOps India Summit for giving us this award. And not to forget the jury, the wonderful jury who's considered us for this award. So I'm really, really honored. Now I would actually give it over to Shivani to share her experience and her journey and what she has experienced with Infosec Girls.
Thank you, Vandana. And also on behalf of Infosec Girls and Vandana, I would like to thank DevSecOps India Summit for the awards to Infosec Girls. And when it comes to Infosec Girls, it has been like 2 years I'm associated with this, and it has been like too close to my heart to be part of this, because this is not just a community, it is a big family that we have grown from the start. And with that, we have encouraged women and girls to be part of this organization, this community, and to make them curious about what technology is, what is information security, because there are things where we understand women are still not aware of so much of opportunities going around in STEM. And our aim is to make women more curious to take up this information security, cyber security, or maybe tech fields more and more, so that they can have bright future ahead, and also they can show like they are more empowered with tech, and they are able to contribute more to the society and give back to the community as whole, because that's the main purpose. Because empowered women do empower women. We want them to learn and then give that torch to other women who are joining into the community. So we make sure that we equip all the girls, women who are joining this community with adequate amount of knowledge, support, mentorship, or maybe just a friendly talk, so that they're always welcome to talk about how they want to go ahead with their future, what they want to choose, or in what field they want to make their career in, because all come with different skill set, they all come with different mindset, and all have their own unique personalities and to give. Some might be good in sales, or some might be good in designing, or some are good in coding, someone is excellent in doing bash scripting. So we need to recognize those talent and maybe channelize that energy into that. So I think we are doing very small part in contributing to this whole field, I say tech is. And providing that support also brings in a lot of awareness opportunities, where we have strived to bring in a lot of speakers on in-house to provide insight of ongoing industry experience, and also to share how it is to being in maybe a leadership position, or you are starting afresh, or what is going around in the world as well, because technology is like just growing I would say incessantly and an enormous speed. And to keep up with the latest trends, that is a challenge for all of us. And I think we have such great team members in Infosec Girls, and with varied experience. I think we take care of that talent, head on, and we are trying to prove that Infosec Girls, maybe in coming down the years, will become the epitome for all the women around the world. It is for sure now, but it will be for sure more, and more and more women will come and join us and share what they have, and they want to bring up something to the table. So that is what. So I would always say, just spread the word around what we are doing, and platforms like this, recognizing our what do we say, efforts, is very appreciated, and we are heartily glad for Summit to give us this award. And Neha, if you would like to add something.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shivani. I kind of totally, agree and echo each and every word that you just, shared with all of us. So first of all, I would like to thank Niladri, DevOps India Summit, Vandana, you and everyone around, because it is a team effort, I would say, and as you rightly put on, it's not a community, I would say, it's a very, I would say, close-knit family. I remember I started my journey with Infosec Girls 2 years back, as a daily chapter lead. And each one of us, we just come from totally, diverse background when it comes to cybersecurity, where Vandana being into DevSecOps, I being into telecom security. But the idea was that, we try to pull in, the diverse candidates, be it from the university, be it from, the tech professionals across different corners. And I would like to emphasize here, not just on women's, but the young graduates which are coming up, which really want to take up the cyber as a domain. They really don't have any idea whether to move into the app security, network security, or cloud security, different branches, across the cyber security. Infosec Girls gave them a platform to understand basis, the different community sessions we are running, each one of us, talking about threat hunting, app security, different domains, into auditing, into cloud security, giving them that right exposure where exactly they can move on into their field, how they can nurture themselves. So our aim is has been and is being totally into how we can enable and empower the young and the coming youth, to equip them with the right set of knowledge that we kind of struggled during our times. And now we being part of the same family, same group, that knowledge is at the fingertips. So we enable our each others, we run the mentoring programs, the coaching sessions, we help each other to make sure that we grow each other, we root for each other's success, and we make sure that we, even though we are miles apart from each other, but then we are connected by heart. So that's all have been our mission, and would always be there.
Absolutely. And what we wanted to make sure that we actually support each other. We support diversity. It is not just about that we want to support just the girls, but we want to support diversity. We are from diverse cultures, diverse families, diverse countries now. Because Neha is in US, Neha is in Australia, I am in Bangalore, Shivani is in Pune. So it is like we all are different parts of the country and the world, and we want to support anyone and everyone who wants to learn and grow. And that's why we've been giving trainings, arranging trainings, working with different organizations to make sure that everyone gets the information that they should be getting. Because while we were stepping in the industry, we didn't know that the communities existed. We didn't know that there are conferences existed. At a very later stage of the career, I got to know that there are conferences which are running. There are communities which are there, which can help us grow. And when we join communities, or personally, from my experience, wherever I have been or where I am now, it is because of the communities. The power of people around is amazing. And when we talk about cybersecurity, it's immense. The peeps here are totally incredible. There's so much to learn, and you can grow in any direction. Whatever you want, you can learn. And these platform like these actually give us a venue where we can actually share what we've done so far, what we are planning to do, and people can actually collaborate with us, because we want to make sure that we share what we have, where we failed, what we learned, because it's very important to share our journeys. Like, we started off in 2014, and Infosec Girls was actually down for a period, for some reasons, and then we started again in 2016, and we made sure that we come back stronger. We created so many chapters in India, in US, in London, and wherever not. And we started off with our Infosec Diversity, so that when people say that, is it just for girls? It's not just for girls, it's for diversity. And diversity for veterans, for people who are stepping into the cybersecurity career, and network security, application security. And as Shivani mentioned, that there are people who are project managers, who are actually lawyers, who are now part of cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is for everyone, and we want to make sure that when we embrace the community, we embrace everyone around it, not just one person from one career, but for everyone. And especially when you are stepping up the ladder, you need to connect with a lot of people. So we are actually trying to connect that as well. We've had speakers from other parts, and we've had speakers from different industries helping us with the different things. And even we've given passes for conferences as well to people, so that they can join the conference and see how exactly the real world experience looks like. One thing I would say is that networking is the key, but uh, what more important is to make relationships. Because networking is fine, you're connecting with people, but you need to sustain those relationships for a longer period of time. And with Infosec Diversity, we want to make sure that we grow, we teach people. We're planning to educate at least 5,000 people in the upcoming year around DevSecOps, DevOps practices, so that they can be hands-on, they can understand what tools exist, what processes exist, what kind of technologies are coming. There are different languages which are there, how exactly we can embrace those things, because it is very important. Now I will just keep quiet. I will let Shivani and Neha talk more about it. Shivani, over to you.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. And I think like we actually summed up the essence of Infosec Girls, like, when we all three of us spoke. And, it all brings down to the memories that I had from, I think 2019 or 18, where, I started in Infosec Girls, like as a fresher into the community. And now after so many years, I think, what all knowledge I do not have because of the platform, and while interacting with so many other people, I think that's gives out the power of community over here, where everybody is equipped with that particular knowledge they want to get into, and you get that support from everybody. Because when you're new and clueless, that's the time when you need everybody the most. And I think Infosec Girls have provided that backbone to everybody who wants to make something, and who wants to get mentored into something, or who wants to maybe take up a particular field, being a fresher. Because I am seeing a lot of people moving into this field without having any background knowledge, or coming from tech field. And everybody is wanting to get into this industry. And what's the right step? I think that's where the communities come into place, where they help other people to get adjusted to the new environment, bring them the resources that they need for their upliftment, and just get with it. So I think I want to highlight the power of community also over here. Want to know Neha's thought around it?
Yeah, absolutely, Shivani. I totally agree to that because, as rightly pointed out by you, we all came from diverse background. Even in cybersecurity, it's really important to understand each domain is like a separate stream altogether. So we learn from each other. I remember running those monthly sessions. I mean, the monthly call out sessions where, each one of us has kind of presented on the Infosec Girls platform, talking about, our key area of domain, then running on those mentoring programs, coaching, the university graduates, they coming up on the platform and they sharing their experience, how they get benefited from the platform, how this is going to help them in their future career, how they gonna transform their career using the coaching advice from the mentors that they have received. I think that was phenomenal. And if you look at the DiverSecOn that we ran, the annual conference that we had, the kind of key speakers and the guests that we invited all across the globe, sharing their immense experience, the skills and the expertise that they had their own domain. I mean, that was phenomenal. So I think the platform has grown over the years and it is evolving. I would say the future is, I would say, unknown to all of us, but we all are putting our best efforts in the right direction to make sure that we are enabling each or the young youths to make sure that we have this cyber safe community. Over to Priyam. Priyam, you would like to share your thoughts?
Hi everyone. So I am Priyam Singh, currently leading Infosec Girls Chandigarh chapter. Been with Infosec Girls, have like great like work and a lot of learning. So I have joined Infosec Girls when I was a student and currently I'm working. So from transforming from a student to professional, in that time period, I along with working, I learned like leadership qualities and hosting the any of the episodes which we used to have at Infosec Girls. And then I have been learning from Shivani, Neha, Vandana, like they have been my mentors also. So I always like learn and as well as manage the various activities. So it's all a part of learning and growing. Thank you.
Yeah, and also we started off with a mentoring program. Shivani and Neha, would you like to throw some light on that?
Yes, Vanna. So actually, I was wanting to resonate with Neha's point also over here, where we talked about DiverSec on how phenomenal it was, because Infosec Girls, we branched out to Infosec Diversity because we wanted to bring in a lot of workforce and a lot of power within us, and we wanted to have diverse people in here. So I think the mentoring program that we started gave an opportunity to a lot of people to connect with Infosec Girls via Infosec Diversity, because we don't want it to limit it just to girls. As Vandana said, we wanted to have it to all our diverse uh, diverse people out there. And I want to touch upon, not related to this, there was one beautiful conference I attended in Middle East, and they called diverse people as people of determination. So I think that caught my attention a lot, and I think we all are so determined in the work that we are doing, and bringing in diverse people with a lot of determination, and fusing in with already determined set of women that we have in Infosec Girls have turned out to be immensely phenomenal. That I resonates with Neha. And as being part of both the communities, Infosec Girls and Diversity, I say, like, be a part of any of the community. We all are there to help everybody who wants to channelize themselves into the tech field, and who wants to enter into STEM. And Priyam, would you want to share some light on Infosec Diversity, or how have been the experience and the conference that we had?
Okay, so like in the conference, we have been like inviting a lot of speakers, and there like in every of our parts, we don't like find someone experienced. We like try to mentor students also, and who all are starting in the security community. So they don't know okay, where to start, or like what should be taking the first step. So like for them, it has been really helpful. Like we try to help out them as Infosec Girls.
Agreed. And just to add to Priyam's point, would like to highlight that, this family, Infosec Girls as a family, as a community, we are growing. So feel free to connect with us. We are here, to help you, enable you, empower you, support you during your leadership journey into this, I would say, the cybersecurity domain across, any vertical that you are. So I have personally seen, the university graduates, the new, youngsters who are coming, how they are getting benefited from the programs, from, from getting the career advice, from choosing the right directions. Even, the group that we created, we make sure that, we share each other the lot of new upcoming opportunities, so that, if there is anyone who's looking for a change, or, who is planning to switch, so we share these updates along with each other, so it can help, each and every one of us in the right direction. So that's how, I would say, our family is growing. We are helping each other. We are helping the young youth to, to build this community and to, support each other.
Thank you, everybody.